Happy lunch hour, gang, albeit a little late because I just got out of the shower. Mrs. P and I were out harvesting potatoes this morning, and it's hot. So, yes, sweaty and dirty and filthy, and so shower was important. But while I was out there, it got me thinking. A couple of you guys have asked me about what I grow, things like that, what I'm storing, what I'm stocking. And, as I've told you, I probably got 300 pounds of potatoes already canned up, and we just harvested probably about 100 more. It wasn't the greatest potato harvest this year, but if I can get these to chit, I may get a second planting in, so that'll be a good thing. But it got me thinking about something. And not in the early days of an SHTF event, an economic collapse, but 6 months in, where are you gonna go for barter? Okay, simply put, how many people do you know, and how many people are going to be around? Are you going to travel long distances because, I don't know, you need, pick something, fishing line, and you've got green beans to trade? It's not going to be that efficient. Now think about how the economy works right now. If you want to go get groceries, you go to the grocery store. If you want to go get, nails, you go to the hardware store. Pick something, wherever. You want to go get a haircut, you go to a barber, right? Think back to how life was in the Old West, in the 1800s, which is kind of what we all need to plan for, to live like that again. And I'm not talking about high noon shootouts in the street. I'm talking about commerce. You had a saloon, you had a general store, you had the undertaker. There were a few businesses where you could go get done what you need to do. Have you ever thought about maybe setting yourself up to be one of those businesses? To be the general store? To be the trading post? I don't know, if you want to be the saloon, be the saloon. Okay. But to be the proprietor of the place where people come to conduct business. Now, you go back to Appalachia during the Great Depression, talking 100 years ago, okay? Not even. The old line, I owe my soul to the company store, because people would come into the little trading post, the little depot, whatever you want to call it, that was run by somebody in the community, and they would trade green beans for bullets or whatever. And of course, the store owner got some sort of, we'll use the term commission out of it, okay? You bring me 6 jars of green beans and I'll give you 1 box of 22. I'm just making something up, okay? Nobody get on me about the value of one versus the other. But then in turn, maybe he, trades on the other way 5 jars of green beans for a box of bullets, right? Okay, and he keeps the box or the extra jar of green beans for himself. It's something to think about. Could you feasibly run yourself a small business? Could you be the trading post? Because that's probably something that nobody in your community, in your mag, has really thought of. Where are we going to go to trade? People will say, well, gee, you know what? Everybody will meet every Saturday at the old gas station parking lot. Right. Okay. Maybe. How long is it going to take to set that up? But even if you did, how are you going? What are you going to just lay everything out on the ground? I wouldn't say that would be a great idea. You've got apples that you're willing to trade. You just going to lay those out on the ground? No, probably not. You're going to need to sort them by a standard of measurement. Maybe you have, I don't know, bushel baskets don't exist anymore for the most part. Certainly not when you're going to the store to buy something. But maybe you have plastic grocery bags. And hey, this plastic grocery bag for apples goes for this. Think about all the roadside vegetable stands, fruit stands, or whatever that you pass this time of year. I know around here, I mean, I can name a few. You see them out there every day. And they're trading green beans or potatoes or carrots or peaches or pick something for greenbacks. Well, maybe in an SHTF event, people set up at the same spot and they're trading those green beans or potatoes or whatever for silver coins, bullets, something else. You know, you look at the people on the side of the road and go, boy, gee, I really don't want to ever have to do that. Until you look at an SHTF situation where there aren't any stores to speak of, and there is no currency that is widely accepted, like the dollar, or if you're in Canada, the Canadian dollar, or the British pound, or whatever, wherever you are, okay, where there is no currency, and you want to go somewhere to trade, how long is it going to take you without some place like this to go, I got a case of green beans, I need a box of bullets? Where are you even going to start to find somebody to make that trade? I mean, honestly, it's thinking that next step ahead. Where are you going to go? There isn't a Walmart. There isn't a Kroger. There isn't a Piggly Wiggly that's going to trade this for you. Those don't exist anymore. So what are you going to do? Go knock door to door and say, hi, I've got green beans to trade for bullets. Do you have any? I mean, that literally, where are you going to go? It's just a thought, but getting yourself pre-established for something like that, you know, simply making sawhorses and having some plywood to build tables to sell your wares. Think of setting up a garage sale, okay? Same idea, folding tables or whatever would be, you know, maybe it's in your garage, like a garage sale. Maybe it's tents, like somebody set up on the side of the road. But when it comes to an SHTF event, everybody is going to need to trade. Everybody's going to need something they don't have. 330 million people who don't prep, okay, they're all going to want something. Take advantage of the situation if you can, because maybe you are the next Sam Walton. Just saying. Pinball out.